There we go. Awesome. And we are live, Laurie. How's it going?
Good, good. Thanks. And yourself?
I'm good. I'm
Good
good. I'm
stuff.
just trying to pull this up. I thought I had my notes up here. There we go. Awesome. So you have just released a fairly new single only about a month ago. You released The Bigger the Better. Tell me a bit about it.
Well, actually, it's a song that a friend of mine now out of Ireland, it's a great songwriter named Don Mescal, wrote about 10 years ago he co-wrote it with Don Slitz that wrote The Gambler and other great writers. So when I
Okay.
went to do a show with him last spring in France, he had a bunch of songs and he pitched me about 20 songs. One of them was Bigger the Better, which
Hmm.
sort of is a traditional, I guess, a classic story in a modern music way. So I chose six of his songs, and one of them was this Bigger the Better song, and chose it as the first single.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And you said this is your first single?
yeah. This is the first single off the new album, When It's Right, It's Right, which is scheduled to be released on June 6th.
Awesome. So we're only like a month away from that.
Yeah, well, actually, it's been in the works for months now. So I've been
Yeah.
talking to my publicity people and different people in the circle with what's going on right now, obviously. So, but I think it'll be a go, and it's at 0606 is the date, right? So June 6th, and right now that's where we're at, about 4 weeks away, I guess.
That's exciting. What else can you tell us about this new album?
Actually, it's got about 10 songs. One of them is a song I co-wrote with my wife here that does a lot of my management, and
Mhm.
the rest are songs that I got from Don out of Ireland and great writers from a lot of them from the U.S. side, like Arizona or different publishing companies that pitched me a lot of demos, which some of them I liked, and it's a crossover from some more modern pop stuff, but then again going into the '90s, which is it's sort of the stuff that I grew up on. So it's a crossover of everything. Bigger the Better is a more classic song, I guess. There's other stuff that might be a little bit more pop rock. So there's a good stuff in there, and we've got a few songs that we plan to release, and we'll see how it goes.
That's cool. It's always cool to have like a little bit of that variety on an album as well, I find. That way it's not just like the same song over and over.
Yeah. Plus, I've been doing this solo for 10 years now. I got 7 albums, which six of them were French,
Wow.
across Canada pretty much. And I did a cover album back in 2013, which in Nashville, mainly just covers that I grew up on. But I wanted to get into something nice with great lyrics that connect and a great production. So I've been looking to been lucky to work with Jason Berry, and I got
Mhm.
Dean Brody's musicians down from Toronto in his new studio in Miramichi. So we spent 3 days of Labor Day weekend there, and everything went great. So the process takes a few months, so we're right
Yeah.
close to where we're supposed to be, I guess.
That's awesome. I know Jason is a fantastic producer. I've heard so much of his work. He's a great guy.
Yeah, well, I actually, I met him a couple of, we talked by phone and we clicked right away. And he's such a nice guy, honest, polite, exceptional musician, great producer. So he just, gave me great arrangements, and we went through all the songs, and we're happy with the album. It's a great sounding album, and it's across from '90s, somewhere between yesterday and today, I say.
Yeah. So you also released a music video when you did The Bigger the Better. What can you tell us about that video for those who haven't had a chance to watch it yet?
Well, I just happened to be at the Canadian Francophone Gala in Montreal last October, and Don Mescal came down with his manager. Maybe just for some development or just be part of the gala. And while he was down, because he does a cameo appearance on the song. He does some harmonies.
Okay.
So I asked him to be part of the video, and he was. So we shot it in Montreal right after the gala, in that weekend thing, and the actors had their part done before we were up there. So it came out nice. It's just a little story about a couple that has a big fight. And then he heads to the bar and says, invite my friends, my enemies, and winos, whatever, and let's forget this fight that I had, and let's have a party. The bigger the better, it is.
Yeah. And those are the best ones. So you were saying everything's kind of a little bit weird right now with the whole COVID-19 thing that's going on. What have you been doing to keep busy during this crazy time?
Yeah, well, out here in New Brunswick, we've been lucky because our neighbors, being anywhere else, are more affected, but we're still
Mhm.
isolated between what us and one other house. Of course, rescheduled all of my shows. I had about
Yeah.
25 shows up until the fall. And other than that, well, we've been extremely busy with the album. Is it coming out? Is it not coming out? And so on. So everything's being finalized now. and a little bit more time to relax. I've been actually I had bought a trip to Jamaica for my wife last year for her birthday, surprise gift. They were supposed to go 2 weeks ago. We ended up doing Jamaica here as much as we could, and I rented a hot tub because she wanted to try one out, and of course she loved it. So now I'm building a deck for the hot tub we bought.
Of course you are. I mean, like, you can't just
Wow.
rent a hot tub and not get it.
Yeah, she loved it, and obviously being away so much, the only time we
Mhm.
have here, we don't have time for campers or boats and stuff. So
Yeah.
when we're here during the week, we can spend time in a little gazebo, and now we have a hot tub and a deck too. So
That's what I've been hearing a lot of people. I'm in Calgary, and it's been on the news out here a ton that people with like vacations, like yourself, they've been bringing the vacation to their home, which is it's a really cool concept that people are able to do that.
yeah, my wife's got an incredible imagination, and she just had drinks, reggae, the pool and everything. So we, if you imagine it, well, except it was plus freaking snowing in the hot tub some nights, but other than that, we were trying to bring Jamaica to southeast New Brunswick, I guess. So.
And it's always tough because you were expecting that like super warm weather, and it's like, yeah, don't exactly have that here.
I know, but I mean, again, we're just blessed to be here and be healthy. People are working hard in hospitals and everywhere, and it's incredibly harder, whether in Montreal or even in Europe. I've been talking to people in Switzerland. I was supposed to go up there in the fall, do some shows, but it might be fall 2021. So I guess the best thing is just to do what we're told to do and then wait it out, I guess.
Yeah, the waiting out, that's the fun part. So everyone has been binge watching a ton of TV. What have been some of the shows that you've been watching?
Well, not, I watch a lot what my wife likes to watch, but I love to watch the hockey. Right? There's no hockey. I'm a Canadians
Yeah.
fan, so there's actually zero sports. So we end up watching a little bit of The Voice, which now is people are singing from home, or American
Mhm.
Idol or stuff like that, where music is involved, obviously. But she likes to record the W channel films, so
Of
she likes
course.
to watch those women channel films. So I just do something else.
Yeah,
I watch some, yeah. So
I've dragged my boyfriend into watching some of those super girly movies too, and he just kind of like groans. It's like, oh God, really again?
that she says, why do they wait until the last second to kiss? Well, obviously, yes, it's one
I
of
know.
those
But like all of those movies, they all have the exact same storyline. Like they're so predictable. But I don't know, as females, like I'm addicted to them. And it's like, even though I know what's gonna happen, you still gotta watch it, right?
I know. Imagine the marketing thing. They must have studied women saying
I
they
had to
wanted
have.
to kiss, and then they wait till like 10 seconds is the movie over. But people keep watching, whatever. It's always positive stuff, obviously, compared to what we're hearing now, obviously, what's happening to it. So.
Well, and that's just it. It's keeping everyone happy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So other than that, we're relaxing a lot more. We try to balance life a lot more in mornings. We do our positive reading, and then I do my workout, jogging outside and stuff.
Mhm.
And obviously we're full tilt in our offices for this album. And then after the album, really, I think we're going to basically have like a summer off. Other than it's been 20 years since I have a summer off, so it's been weird. But obviously, a lot of hard times give other blessings. So we're going to have
Mhm.
more time, I guess, too. So.
Yeah, it's that's the thing with this. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise because anything you didn't have time to do before, we can do it now.
Yeah, and I think people and families are going to ended up maybe a little closer together. I've
Mhm.
been kidding to saying there's going to be a lot more divorces or a lot more closeness in the family, but
Yes.
people, I noticed that a lot, and we were abundantly available. We have an abundance of everything, but now. Just like the other day, we went for a drive, me and my wife, and we're so excited to go drive through takeout and park on a wharf to eat our food. That's like what my father and mother did when I was really little. So, but we're
Yeah.
happy to do it compared to go to an expensive restaurant. It's simple stuff now. So,
Literally, it is. It's the little things that are making us all happy. I know I've drove by the airport, the Calgary airport, a few times, and it's crazy just seeing all of the planes that are there because it's all the WestJet planes are parked at the Calgary airport right now.
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, to think that everything almost worldwide would be at a
Mhm.
standstill or next to shut down. I would have never imagined anything would have happened like this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's absolutely insane. Now, did Lauren mention to you about possibly playing a song for us?
No, No, but I can go get
Yeah.
my guitar.
Yeah. Do you think you could play a
Yeah,
song or two?
give me a second. I'll get my
All
guitar.
right. Sounds good. So while Laurie is getting his guitar, where is everybody watching from? And I know Mike is yelling at me because he's saying, I don't just like groan watching the girly movies, but he kind of does a little bit. Oh, we got Laurie back here. There we go.
I'll just be a second there.
Yeah, no worries.
Custom buds takes a few seconds to put in.
Yeah. I know they're
Hold
always
on.
so much fun, right? Because they but at least they fit perfectly into your ears. Oh, I think we lost him sound wise. No. It's just those fun technical difficulties, guys. That's all it is. Now I can do this and on mute. Oh, maybe not. Right now, it is telling me that his microphone might be disconnected. Where's everyone from? I know I am, like I said, I am in Calgary right now. Typically, I'm right outside of Calgary and Airdrie doing these, but I am in Calgary currently doing some of these broadcasts. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you do tune in tomorrow for Kimberly Dawn. And then on Friday, we have a special one with Cole Malone that is going to be, it's going to be an interesting episode. So make sure you guys do tune in for that one as well. Oh, and it looks like Laurie might be back. How are we doing? Have we got it? Oh, I still can't hear him. We lost his microphone. Oh, that did something. Don't you guys agree technology is great when it wants to work for us? Like, it's kind of one of those things, it's up and down. I know that he's muted right now because you guys can probably see that little mute it sign on his name there. We're just getting it all set. There we go. Oh, I think I heard you.
You got it?
I can hear you. We're good.
I think I don't know, something must have glitched. Well, I mean, I'm no whiz kid here. But
Well, it's technology. Like, it's great
yeah.
some days, and other days it's like, yeah, let's just not work for us.
All right. So how about we can do a bigger the better if you like.
Yeah, let's do the newest single.
Strike up the band, call on my friends, call on my enemies too. Invite some strangers, they'll fit right in. Any old wine will do. But I'm not suggesting some fancy soiree. Let's have a party and blow her away. The bigger, the better. To help me forget her. She said it's over and walked out the door, and I let her. Now, bartender, don't let me think. Just pour me one hell of a drink. The bigger, the better. To help me forget her. Somebody said that I'd be just fine. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Somebody said that it might take some time, that I'd find the right one for me. Smile like a crook, look me right in the eye. What I need now is one hell of a lie. The bigger the better, to help me forget her. She said it's over and walked out the door, and I let her. Now, bartender, don't let me think. Just pour me one hell of a drink. The bigger, the better. To help me forget her. The bigger, the better. The bigger, better.
That's awesome. That's definitely a song that I think everybody can relate to.
Yeah, it's a classic story, you know, and it's got a sort of like a hook chorus in there that we can sing to.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Laurie, we're for fans who want to find you online, where can they head to find you?
Well, everything's on LaurieLeBlanc.com. You know, they can know what's going on if they want to follow our newsletter or see, you know, any merchandise and stuff. We got an official page on Facebook. We have a under Laurie LeBlanc official page. We have a Laurie LeBlanc artist Instagram, and also Laurie_Leb Twitter. So
Awesome.
you can follow us anywhere there. Yeah.
Awesome. So, guys, make sure you guys head out, follow Laurie on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. Make sure you do the same with Stars Point Media. And stay tuned later this week. Tomorrow we have Kimberly Dawn. And on Friday we have a special one with Cole Malone as well. Awesome.
Perfect.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. And thank you, Laurie, for taking the time to chat this afternoon.
I thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and stay safe, everybody.
You as well.
Thanks.